Google, it's down 46. It's going to open now. It's going to pop 20. It's going to pop 20. Then it's going to pop 25. And you're going to think, oh, my God, this is really good. Amazon's going to pop 25. Say, oh, my God, this is perfect. And then if it's going to be a down market the rest of the day, they will go lower and they'll double the pop on the downside. So if it pops 25, you'll lose the 25 and lose another 25. There's a secret for you. You will get a massive pop, and then the drop becomes bigger. And let me tell you, if we go down 100 SPX, we are going to crater huge, because everybody and their mother is saying, get out of the way. And watch the meme stocks. If a GME drops 30, it can drop 150. What do you think happens, Omid, if that one guy, who's that guy that's holding all that stock at GME, if he decides, okay, I made $100 million, I'm out. What do you think happens then, right? Either. Roaring Kitty.
Yeah, I mean that's it's a crazy world where that one individual is basically holding that stock up. Yeah.
Well, I mean, think about it. If he sells, every single person is going to sell, right?
Yeah, it's going back to single digits, right? So, which really is where it belongs, right? I mean,
yeah.
This is what's crazy about this market. I mean, I talked about the governments and central banks not letting anything fail, and now the icing on the cake is you have social media guys or Wall Street bets or whatever else is out there coming in and propping up zombie companies and not letting them fail. And then the shorts don't want to touch it. I mean, it's a very interesting environment.
So interesting to see, and then we see, right? So that's what I got. Anything else? Look at it go lower. I'm stalking these 4330s. They were $7. They're already $9. They're $9.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't understand how we don't go down 150 handles today. I mean, there's not.
It's very heavy.
Good, right? So interesting. Okay. Well, what else you got, buddy? Anything else?
No, I'm trying to see. So Barron's. Actually, forgot to have things set up to talk about it, and then you wake up and it's a completely different story, right? That's why you got to get up early. But Barron's cover big article on cryptos. Actually, so whoever subscribes to Barron's, which I recommend you do, is you should go read that. Talking about cryptos versus dollar. It seemed to me the article was somewhat mixed on cryptos, saying that it's just like these things have not been tested in a crisis where the dollar has, and saying that the very currencies that are basically nipping at the dollar could help preserve it. So it seemed more positive on the dollar versus, all the argument the crazy crypto people will make that it's going to be like the currency of the world or whatever other stuff that they say. So interesting article, read that. And then you got FedEx earnings tomorrow. Biogen is I mean, we're not really playing it, but they're having an investor day on Tuesday as well. We have the Fed on Wednesday, right? And then you got Nike and Costco on Thursday. But I think obviously the event today just is what's in focus right now for the week. And the Fed.
And the Fed. Okay, let's get started here. Good morning, everybody. Stocks go up, stocks go down, huge crater. We didn't buy anything on Friday. I mean, we had some of this Iron Man, which is only $1, and we got some BNTX, which possibly can get better today. We'll see. Outside of that, we're not sitting on anything. We didn't buy anything, right? Why didn't we buy anything? Because we knew, I kept saying, I said it over and over and over and over again, that if we break this 44.26, there's a cliff. That cliff goes all the way down to 42.91. That could be today, 42.91. Okay? So keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on that. Do we go down? People are telling me to limit down all over and everybody's breaking. It's very possible. I'm the voice of reason, and I'm the guy that says, hey, the world isn't that bad and all this stuff. Well, I don't see anything good today. I don't see anything good. And when you have things where Amazon, huge upgrade, and it goes down. Google, huge upgrade, and it goes down. NOW had an upgrade to 750, and it went down Friday. What's that tell you? That tells you it wants lower. And if the market wants lower, let it go lower. Nothing wrong with letting it go lower. Okay? Interesting. You will do well if you chill and you buy less and you go slow. Okay? No reason to buy calls here. Now, do we pop positive? If the SPX gets back to 4,400, then I would say looks better. But till then, no real reason to go down. Okay? Hong Kong index drops 5.4%. Interesting. Don't know if that's true. We'll see. Okay? SPX 43.51. We're almost there. 4,300. Then we see. Okay? LRCX working lower. This one, great news. Shortage, great news. They can't keep anything in stock. They don't have anything else to sell. And it goes low. 581, 562. NVIDIA. If NVIDIA can drop down to about the 180 level into that October 10th, then becomes intriguing. Okay, October 10th, possible arms deal ruling. Okay? PANW got a huge upgrade and went down that day. So now it goes lower. 442, 431 needs 502. Goldman Sachs down 14. The banks are cratering like something's wrong. 352, 332 needs 401 to be better. NOW 622, 609 needs 665 to be better. Snow working lower, held very nicely. If this takes out 298, it's got 281. Needs 326 to be better. GME 191, 182, all the way down to 151, needs 226. SHOP 1509 up, 1417 down, 1417, 1306. Wow. NVAX still hasn't filed. Don't know if they want to. Who knows? No idea. Under 198 bad, over 266 good. IRNT. Remember, what they may do is they may take money out of all these big boys and go into some of these memes. Maybe they do that. Who knows? Don't know. Okay? 31 and 38. CMG. Working lower. 1861 lower. 1921 higher. Amazon. Starting to break. 3351. 3300. UPST, this can go to 272. If it gets down to 250, we can go buy back. Way down there. It's 40 points lower. Netflix. 571, 562. BNTX. These things, when they open lower, they reverse. But here's the thing. There's a cliff on BNTX at 320. If 320 breaks, it can go 40. Same thing on Moderna. There's a cliff at 391. Okay, Moderna needs to get 452, and BNTX needs to get 361 upside. MDB, if this tanks all the way back down to 450 again, we'll look at it. Roku, trying to cliff dive. Underneath 291 is 260. Google, Way lower, like somebody knows something. Does this get to 2,700? Don't know. We'll see. Tesla, 709, 691. That's what we know. That's what we know. Let's go to comments, questions. All the people that bought houses may completely crater. Very possible. Think about this. I bought another house here, right? You know that. I get several houses. So that house is up 150,000 in a year. The one I bought, 150K. Crazy, right? California. House in California bought at $3 million is 6.5 in Menlo. 6.5 in a year. And they're giving you cash. They're knocking on your door. They're not even calling you, say, do you have a property? They're knocking on your door and saying, we have cash. Interesting, right? But what are you going to do with it? Because you can't buy another one. Then we see, here comes SPX. I think SPX is going to hit 3,300. I think they're just going to tank the hell out of it and let it crater. Okay? Interesting. Then we see. Everybody have a great trade day. Go slow. Don't buy the bounce. If Google and Amazon bounce 30, then you buy lower. And then we see. Pfizer vaccine for 5 to 11-year-olds. I understand. Agree. But I don't understand how, somebody needs to send me, if somebody knows, I haven't done this research. How many 5 to, 16-year-olds have got infected? And out of those people that got infected, how many died? Is it less than 0.001%? Is it relevant? I don't know. Then we see. Everybody have a great trade day. See you in chat.